And these are from Skye. And this is gonna be your set of 5 charm beads. If you love charm bracelets like I do, thank you so much, Kelly. If you love charm bracelets like I do, and many of us do, and you know, there's a lot of different styles out there. What's really nice about these is that you're getting all 5 charms. And a lot of times when it comes to a charm bracelet, when you're trying to build it, you are buying each charm separately. It can get kind of expensive, but look at these. These are going to be these are stainless steel too. So even if you decided to put those charms on this bracelet, do you see this bracelet is sterling silver, the charms are stainless steel. They work beautifully together because it's that clean, bright white metal. But the charms that you see right here, you're going to get a rope textured bead. You're gonna get an X with a pave design. You're gonna get a 3-row textured bead, and then a large bead, and then you're gonna get a 2-tone floral dangle charm. So you get all of that here. So this is that X. I know it's kind of hard to see there, so I will turn it to the side right here so that you can see there's that X style, all right? And then you've got different sizes and kind of shapes and just different fun things that you can have with those. But you know what you can do, and what's great about these charms is that if you have a basic bracelet like this, whether it's a cable link or a box link like the one that I'm holding on to, it's easy for you to just slide it on. You don't have to have a jeweler put the charms on. You don't have to have a little clasp made. If you wanted to put all of them on, you could do that. Just like this, and it's literally just a slide on. It's almost like, it's actually kind of fun to put them together, and you can put them in any order. You can add more, and look at how great that is. And now look, your charm bracelet not only is started, this might be where you're, you know, you can finish and be done with it here. But if you wanted to, you know, add more charms, you could always do that, and you can always see hsn.com for more. But look at how cute that would be. And what I like is that charms have never been more popular than they are now. They really haven't. They're the kind of things that never really go out of style, but they just get better and better and more intricate and different and fun and sought after. And at different stages of our life and at different stages of our, you know, of our kind of understanding of life and different things that are going on, you might really gravitate towards different charms. What I like about these is that they can be just beautiful on their own, or they can fill in maybe you have a charm bracelet that is looking kind of skimpy and kind of sparse. And the charms that you normally buy seem a bit expensive, but these are all stainless steel, which means that they're never gonna tarnish, they're never gonna change color. If you're worried about, maybe you're somebody who's pretty sensitive to different kinds of metals. You're not sensitive in most cases to stainless steel because there's so much stainless steel in our lives. We use stainless steel every single day when we eat with our utensils. So if you don't have any issues with that, you will not have any issues with this stainless steel. But what's great is that these can be fillers for another bracelet, or they can just kind of be the start of a great bracelet on your own. And like I said, if you picked up this bracelet from our last fave, then you can see how great that's gonna be. But you know what? These